Welcome back to Indian Trace. This project may be proven bigger than I thought. My gift box, my display gifts, if you will, from this box, What's in the Box series, are blowing me away already. I mean, I categorize them and put them in here for safekeeping so I can get ready for frames in the future. And that's from all over the country what people have been generous enough to give. I mean, you can see right here, here's a group from Ohio. We're going to check them out. And I'm hoping that some of you guys out there who actually gave them will see them and say, hey, check them out. I haven't seen those in a while. I do that. A group here, of course, from Alabama, another from the great state of Alabama. Unbelievable. Unbelievable group right here. I mean, I'm blown away. You will not believe what this individual gifted me with, and more. Like I said, there's more than this. It's not all kept in here. I've divided them for certain reasons. We've checked out many compartments, especially stellar stuff like this and stellar stuff like this. And if you love artifacts, this might be fun for you. I want to try to keep it interesting, though. Let's do this group first. A great group from the state of Ohio. And I'm going to go right around with the one that's hardest to see first. The sun's dropping. I keep altering the shade so I can have some decent natural light in here. And thinking about my time and a busy household of 3 boys. Look at these points. Just great stuff. And again, take a look here at the group in the material. Ohio, Alabama. Very similar to the other Alabama points that I showed you. There's Kansas and what have you. But let's check this out without getting too distracted. Look at this point. It's got a nice, cool relief off the back edge here. Flute, if some people call it, but it's a relief to haft it in. Nice point. Nice materials. My thanks for these points. Look at another relief. I always like that. I know Rob does. Just wanted to show these in a little teeny disappearing triangle, which are actually more rare than I ever thought would be. And they disappear. I mean, doop, they disappear right under the nail. Look at this point right here. Incredible artifacts. I'm humbled that these were given to me, so I'm keeping safe care of them and treasuring them. I'll have a real good place for them. I have a very minute, very small place actually for gifts for other artifacts from other states, because I love my state. I love the artifacts I found. You've seen them on Indian Trace, the rhyolite, the quartz. I just love it. So I don't actually have that, and I will re-emphasize the ambition. But these are well received. I mean, I am blessed. So thank you again. This is sort of a thank you series, What's in the Box, from the great state of Ohio is what you're looking at with this group. The North American Indian, of course, populated Ohio. Just look at that group. And here, of course, Alabama. Starting with the great scrapers here. Look at these 2 scrapers. Important. Great tools. Fantastic tools. Now look at this big point. Very big. Give you an idea how big? I don't know if my focus is working here. Just an incredible point. Moving right up. Look at this material. Again, when you see these gifts, and I've watched videos and some of the gifts that I've given, people scratch their head and they're like, how on earth do you just give stuff like that away? Well, that's the virtue of it. I mean, I don't sell. You know, I do not buy artifacts, that's for sure. And so looking at these, it's just mind-blowing to me. And I'm fortunate for the generosity. I mean, look at these. Any one of them, a screamer if you found them, just worth running around the field turning cartwheels over. Look at this one. Nice arrowheads. A little triangle type. Work perfectly on every angle. And then we jump down here to a little guy. Beautiful. All my thanks for these artifacts, really. Sort of a tribute series, just stirring my thankfulness up. And thanks, Brooksy, you did it. And I think it's important just to put a sort of a show and tell of the stuff that I'm keeping safe. Look at that drill. I mean, how on earth, right? I'm happy to have it, though. I mean, this is one of my favorites right here, this point right here. Unbelievable. I've seen that found live. A lot of these. That's an incredible point right there. Of course, the balls are more round, much more uniform, super hard compared to those two. Of course, from Kansas. But that'll do it, and I don't want to make this one too long. Just an incredible display of some artifacts that blow my mind. Great state of Alabama right there in that group that I'm keeping safe, and of course Ohio. And we're going to get to some of the manufactured modern ones. We have about 2 more in the series of what's in the box, but a good point to finish it. Just another piece of one of my favorites, which would be this one. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace.